So this year was the third year that we were selling our audience targeting platform, ATP, which is linear optimization. It was also the second year we went into the Upfront with our Audience Studio suite of data products. And one of the things we found coming out of this year's Upfront is that clients are making audience buying a regular part of their planning process. And the way we see that is over the past few years, Q4 was a bit slow with audience buying because by the time agencies and clients came out of the Upfront, then they had to decide what segments and what targets they were going after. So many of them weren't ready when Q4 came around. This year, we've seen the number of deals in Q3 triple, and clients are ready. They have their audience segmentation, they know which data they would like to use, and they're sending it over right away. So the fact that they're ready so soon after the Upfront shows us that this has become mainstream and a regular part of their buying process. So with our data products, we make all of our supply available. Obviously, if something's completely sold out, it can't be made available on the platform, but we don't take a portion of our inventory and say this is for audience. We believe that all of our inventory should be purchased or able to be purchased through audience targeting. Early on, we saw a specific group of verticals. So early on, it was largely financial and insurance, travel and automotive. But over the past year or so, we've seen it expand into all verticals, everything from pharma to CPG to studios. So at this point, I believe all verticals are looking at this as a viable and in some cases better way to buy. Clients are still doing both. They're buying by demo and they're buying by audience. More and more we're seeing the audience budgets increase, but it's a viable way across platforms, whether it's addressable or linear optimization. With the proliferation of set-top box data, we know so much about consumer viewing behavior that it seems silly to continue to buy based on aggregated or samples when we know exactly what consumers are watching and when. So when you're able to identify that audience target you want to go after, we can find that straight down to the program level and make sure that the media plan is completely optimized. So addressable TV allows us the opportunity to target specific audience segments straight into the cable box. So we're eliminating waste. We're able to identify the target audience and supply them with the right message, the right creative in video on demand. That's for VOD addressable, and in the coming year, we'll be testing linear addressable with Comcast as well. I've been coming to DMEXCO for almost 10 years now, when it started primarily as a German and European show, and now it's really morphed into the biggest digital advertising show in the world. And DMEXCO has this amazing ability to draw top decision makers, and the content is fantastic. The conference halls are like nothing you've ever seen before, and everybody's all in one place for 2 days. So the amount of work, meetings, conversations that you can get done, whether it's planned or just on the fly walking by, is incredible. It's really not repeated anywhere else in the world.